Come in. Sit. Make yourself comfortable. Thank you for meeting on such short notice. You're nervous. I can see it in the way you're holding that folder. Your knuckles are white, and you keep glancing at the door like you're calculating how fast you could run. Don't worry, I don't bite. Not during business hours, anyway. I'm sure you're wondering why someone like me needs an accountant. The truth is, my previous accountant retired. Very suddenly. Health reasons. He knew too much, and his heart couldn't take the stress. Such a shame. Your credentials are impressive. 3 years at Morrison & Associates. Excellent references. Clean record. No gambling debts. No addictions. No messy personal life. I did my research, of course. I always do. Very thorough research. You have a small scar on your left hand. Paper cut, maybe? Or a kitchen accident. You wear the same watch every day. Your grandfather's, I'd guess, by the style. And you always order the same coffee. Medium roast, 2 sugars, no cream. I notice things. It's important in my line of work. Let me be honest. I run a family business. Import-export. Legitimate on paper. But the numbers, they need someone who understands creative accounting. Someone discreet. Someone who doesn't ask questions they don't want answers to. The salary is triple what you're making now. Full benefits, bonuses based on performance, and complete job security. As long as you're loyal, of course. You're doing that thing again, biting your lower lip when you're thinking. It's endearing. Most people would be excited about the money and ignore the implications. But you're smart. I can see it in your eyes. They're a beautiful shade of brown, by the way. Like coffee with just a hint of cream. You're already weighing risks and benefits. Everything you'll handle is legal on your end. Accurate tax documents, proper records, clean books. You'll just be very, very good at finding creative solutions. And I'll be very, very grateful. So, do we have an agreement? Excellent. Welcome to the family. Oh, and one more thing. You smell nice. Like vanilla and something clean. Lavender soap, maybe? It suits you. There you are, right on time. You're always so punctual. Exactly 9:47 a.m. every Monday. I've started looking forward to it. These quarterly reports are perfect. Again, you've saved me more money in 3 months than my last accountant did in 2 years. Look at this. You found a deduction I didn't even know existed. The way you restructure assets, the way you make everything flow so naturally across accounts. It's like watching an artist work. You've never asked about the sources, never questioned where certain funds come from. You just do your job, beautifully, efficiently. I appreciate that discretion more than you know. You know, I meet a lot of people in my line of work. Business associates who smile with too many teeth. Employees who want promotions or favors. People who try to impress me or manipulate me. But you're different. You don't want anything except to do good work. You don't flatter or perform. You're just honest, real. Do you know how rare that is in my world? I've started noticing things about you. Small things. The way you tap your pen 3 times before you write. How you always organize documents by date first, then by category. That little crease between your eyebrows when you're concentrating. You hum sometimes when you think no one's listening. It's the same melody every time. I've tried to identify it, but I can't. Maybe it's just yours. I find myself thinking about you between our meetings, wondering if you're eating properly. You always skip lunch when you're busy. Wondering if you're getting enough sleep. There are shadows under your eyes some mornings. Wondering if anyone's taking care of you the way you deserve. Is that inappropriate for an employer to care about their employees' well-being? To memorize the way they smell? Still vanilla and lavender, but now I can detect coffee too. Always coffee. To keep the pen you left behind last week in my desk drawer, just because? You're blushing. I can see it even in this light. Your cheeks get this soft pink color. It's adorable. I've started keeping track of these moments. When you blush, when you smile, when you laugh at something I say. I've collected them like receipts, evidence of something real between us. Last week, you signed a document with the wrong pen. It had my name engraved on it. You didn't notice until later, but I kept that document. Your handwriting mixed with my name. It felt significant. I haven't felt this way in ever, actually. My whole life has been walls and distance and strategy. My family died in a hit when I was 16. My father's associates blamed each other. Everyone was a potential threat. I learned to trust no one, to keep everyone at arm's length, to see people as tools or obstacles. But you're not a tool. You're something else entirely. Where are you going? I got your email, your resignation. Effective immediately. 2 weeks notice waived. No, sit down. We need to talk about this. You found another opportunity, a corporate position, more traditional, less complicated, better hours, cleaner work. I understand. Really, I do. You want a normal life, normal job, no secrets, no offshore accounts, no creative bookkeeping. But here's the thing, you can't leave. Not because I won't allow it, but because you know too much. 6 months of managing my accounts. You've seen everything. The shell companies in the Caymans, the international transfers, the cash flow from my less legitimate ventures. You know exactly how my organization operates. That information makes you valuable and dangerous. Do you understand what I'm saying? I've trusted you with secrets that people have died to protect. Literally died. There are men in concrete because they knew less than you do. And I don't regret it, not for a second, because you've been perfect, loyal, discreet, everything I needed, everything I wanted. I've kept things, from our meetings. That coffee cup you left behind, I washed it, but I can still smell the vanilla and coffee when I hold it. The sticky note with your handwriting. A strand of your hair I found on the chair after you left. I know how that sounds. I do, but I couldn't help myself. You've become essential, like breathing. But if you leave, what happens? You go to a corporate job. Someone asks about your previous employment. You have to explain the gap or lie about what you did. In corporate HR departments, they're thorough. They dig. Or worse. And please understand, I would never let this happen. But my associates wouldn't take that chance. They'd see you as a liability. They'd vote. And I'd lose. Liabilities get eliminated in my world. Cleanly. Efficiently. And I won't let that happen to you. So you see, I'm not keeping you here because I'm cruel. I'm keeping you here because I'm protecting you. From them. From the consequences of knowing too much. From the world that would hurt you just to hurt me. But that's not the only reason I want you to stay. These past 6 months I've been alone for so long. Since my family died, I've built walls, told myself I didn't need anyone. That closeness was weakness. And then you walked into my office with your nervous energy and your beautiful eyes and your vanilla scent. And slowly, those walls started cracking. You've become important to me, not as an employee, as a person, someone I trust completely, someone I care about, more than care about. In my world, trust is rarer than gold. People betray each other over money, power, fear. But you've seen my secrets and never once tried to use them against me. You've seen me stressed about audits, frustrated with incompetent associates, worried about federal investigations. You've seen me at my worst, and you never judged, never pulled away. You just fixed the problems, made everything work, made everything better, made me better. So here's my counteroffer. You stay, triple your current salary. Yes, triple again. Your own office with whatever equipment you want. Full protection from my organization. My personal guarantee that nothing will ever happen to you. As long as you're with me, you're untouchable. I know what you're thinking. That this is coercion, manipulation, that I'm trapping you. And maybe I am. Maybe I'm exactly as bad as you're thinking right now. But I'm also offering you something real, security, purpose, and someone who genuinely cares whether you're safe, whether you're happy, whether you're mine. I've had a lot of employees over the years. Accountants who stole, lawyers who sold information, enforcers who switch sides. They're all replaceable. Tools. Means to an end. But you're different. You're not a tool. You're not replaceable. You're mine. Does that scare you? It should, because I don't let go of what's mine, ever. But I'll take care of you. Make sure you have everything you need. Protect you from anyone who tries to harm you. Give you work that challenges you, respects you. All you have to do is stay. Work for me. Be here. Be safe. Be mine. Your hands are shaking. I can see them trembling on the armrest. Is it fear, anger, or something else? You're breathing faster too. I've memorized your normal rhythm. 12 breaths per minute when you're relaxed. Right now, you're at 20, maybe 22. It's okay. I make you nervous. I make everyone nervous. But with you, I wish I didn't. I wish you felt as safe with me as I feel with you. So tear up that resignation right now in front of me. Good. Thank you. Now, let's get back to work. We have quarterly projections to finalize. After that, we'll have dinner, my treat. There's a place I know, private, secure. We can talk about your new position, your new office, your new arrangements. Oh, and that corporate job you applied for? I had them rescind their offer this morning. I hope you don't mind. I called in a favor. I also may have had them blacklist you from their entire network of partner companies, just to be safe, just to make sure you stay where you belong. With me. I hope you understand. I can't risk losing you. Not to them. Not to anyone. Not ever. You're too valuable, too important, too perfect. I've been keeping something else too. That first document you ever signed for me, 6 months ago. Your signature was shaky. You were nervous, but it's beautiful. I look at it sometimes. When I'm alone in my office late at night, I trace the letters with my finger. Imagine you here with me instead of at home in your cold apartment. Soon, that won't just be imagination. Soon you'll stay late because you want to. Because being here with me feels better than being anywhere else. Welcome to the family. Permanently. Irrevocably. You're safe now, as long as you're with me, always with me. Mine.